This is a video on how to play the card game Spit. You need 2 players, 1 deck of cards, and sit face to face with your opponent. Now, to begin, you deal out the cards, 26 to each player. So you basically give them half the deck. But don't just cut the deck, because then they won't have the perfect amount they need. Once you have dealt them out 26 cards, you give them to them, and you start to deal your hand. You place 5 cards face down in a row. On the first one, you leave it because it's just 1 card. The second one, you place another one. And you place 1 more on the rest of them. Now the third one, and you place 1 on the rest of them. The fourth, and 1 on the fifth, and then another on the fifth. So the first pile has 1, second pile has 2, third pile has 3, etc. Now place your extra stack above your first card and flip all of the top cards. Make sure, once you flip them, that you have 5 face up. And now it's time to match your pairs. As you can see, she has an ace and an ace, so she'll put them together and then reveal the next card on that pile. You can have triples or 4, it doesn't matter how many, just always put them together so you can reveal more cards. Now it's time to play. You flip the top card on your extras pile. These are the cards you build on. On a 2, you can go down to an ace or up to a 3. You can either go up or down on your cards, it doesn't matter. But always make sure you always have 5 face-up cards plus whatever pairs or triples you have. If you run out of 1 pile, then move the card over and flip it again. You always want to have 5. And now they'll just play it out until you get down to your last card. The goal is to get rid of all your cards, so you want to go fast and beat the other person to the pile. Because if you both have aces and you want to play them, you want to be the fastest. So now, if you can't play, flip another card. And now she's about to play her last card, and you want to hit the smaller pile and say spit. You get that pile, plus what's left of your extras pile, to deal your next hand. We're going to go over the dealing again, because it's kind of confusing. You have 5 piles. The first pile only has 1. The second pile should have 2 cards. Third pile should have 3 cards. The fourth pile should have 4 cards. The fifth pile should have 5. And if you don't have enough cards to finish your hand, you just finish the 5 piles if you can. If you can't, it's okay. Just do what you can. And then flip the top card. You won't have enough cards to have an extra pile, so you play with 1 card to build on. So when you've paired all your pairs and flipped all the cards, so you have 5 showing, you'll start on 1 card because you don't have any extras. Now it's even harder because there's only 1 card to build on. As you can see what just happened, 1 player put a queen on a queen. You cannot do that. Even though you pair your pairs together, you cannot play them together. You pair them together just so you can flip and reveal more cards, so you have a better chance of playing all your cards. Now, when there's only 1 spit pile, you have to make sure when you play your last card, you hit the empty space where the other pile would have been and say spit. Now, the loser has all the cards and the winner has none. Once you have none, it means you have won and the game is over.